Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Thunder and Lightning podcast. A very special episode because not only are you hearing us, but you are also seeing us.
Whoa.
Welcome to the 100th episode of the Thunder and Lightning podcast.
Yay.
I'm Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
I'm Monsoon.
But I'm Lightning.
Yes.
That is correct.
So what's up? Why is there video?
I don't know.
Oh, you want to jump right into it?
Yeah, sure.
Not even asking about the weeks. That's okay, though. We are here on video, for one, because it's a very special episode. So, if anybody just stops in for the Thunder and Lightning podcast, has no clue what any of us look like, here we are.
Yeah.
Sorry for the disappointment.
Rude.
Damn.
But
Not a disappointment.
What was that?
Said rude. I am not a disappointment.
Nobody in this room is a disappointment.
No. But I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll just start with what's important for this podcast, and
Okay.
then we converge into the general channel importance
Okay.
later on. Starting the first Friday in January, you can see the Thunder and Lightning podcast live on Twitch. You can interact with us. You can talk with us. If you sub, you can do a bunch of other things too.
Mm-hmm.
So please, if you are a friend of this podcast, if you enjoy coming each week and participating, just in listening, but now you can participate in many other ways on Twitch. So that's starting first Friday in January at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
But it's not just this podcast.
Right. We are recording all of our podcasts live on Twitch from here on out.
Including, I should mention this just because it's not technically a podcast, but it sort of is. That also includes Bopper Flop.
That does also
Oh, really?
include Bopper Flop.
Nice.
Yes, for any Bopper Flop fans, you can now join in the fun of all our podcasts, be part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Through the message board. Is that
The
what you'd call
chat.
it?
Chat.
Yeah, through chat.
Yeah.
You can interact with us, and it's gonna be
Guys,
fun.
you didn't tell me this before we started recording this. This is big news to me.
I
don't
know.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. So not only is the podcast going to have our faces, but they're also going to be live
Yeah.
on the internet.
For the next month and a half, they won't be live,
Right.
but you'll still see our faces.
Yeah.
But after that,
Yeah.
they will be live. You can talk to us. You can give us your input into the conversations that we are having.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah, that is very exciting.
Yeah, right? Isn't that cool?
It'll be really cool.
And also, sorry you haven't seen us in a few weeks, but we have literally been trying to set up all this and figure out the schedule and everything that's going to happen
Yeah.
in those last few weeks.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that. That's why there hasn't been an episode of the podcast in a bit, but we're back. Normal schedule every Friday
Yep.
for the podcast.
Yeah. Well, with that announcement out of the way, do you want to get into the typical podcast things that we tend to do?
Let's we didn't really plan this. Let's talk about our weeks like normal.
Yeah.
And then I think rather than jumping into news, let's talk about channel stuff.
Yeah,
Talk about
I'm down.
Yeah. So yeah, take it away. How was your week, Chris?
My week was good. A lot of things happening in the background. Can't quite talk about yet. Some music stuff. Very exciting. I did play with my old acoustic cover band. Did
oh,
a
yes.
show,
Yeah.
and I played with them last weekend, which was a lot of fun. So it started off, I was just gonna be doing a couple songs as a guest, and so at the beginning of the week of the show, I had 3 songs. And I was gonna play my 3 songs, and I learned them, and I was talking to the other guitarists in the band, and he had 1 or 2 other songs he thought I'd be good at. So he said, why don't you try these out? And I was like, okay, so I'm doing these 5. And he was like, yeah. I was like, all right. We were going to practice Thursday for Saturday night show. We get together or actually, I'm sorry, he calls me on Tuesday. He says, "We got a problem." And I said, "What's that?" And he said, "One of the guitarists is sick. He can't make it." I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Would you mind throwing a couple more songs on that list?" And I said, "Okay." And he said, "All right, 2 more." And I said, "All right, so 7. I got these 7 songs." He was like, yeah, get those 7. So I said, "Okay." I hung up. He called me again that same day, and he gave me 4 more songs.
Nice.
So I show up to practice Thursday. We play those. Actually, it was 10 songs. We played those at that practice. He was like, "Oh, this one's super easy." And I looked at him and I said, I'm not in this one though, right?" And he was like, "No, I'm just showing you for practice." And I was like, "Okay." Just because it was just me and him for guitars. And he was like, "No, I just want a second guitar for practice." And I said, "All right." And then I learned it, and I said, "That is really easy." And he was like, so. And I looked him dead in the eyes, and I said, "I'm not practicing this one. If you want a second guitar, I'll show up on stage, and I'll watch you play it, and I'll play it with you. But I am not taking any more time to practice this one." He said, "Okay. All right, that's fair." So night of the show, I'm in 7 songs in the first set.
Mm-hmm.
I get up, killed it. Everybody was great that night. Everybody did a great job.
Nice.
And so we get off. We're taking a break. And right as we're walking off the stage, he says, "You know Shanty, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I haven't played it in a while, but I know Shanty." He was like, "You want to do that one?" In the second set. I was like, "Okay, right. All right." And Pauline's dad was there at the show, and so I walked back over to my table, and I was like, I was in 11 songs at the beginning of set 1. Going into set 2, I'm now in 12. And that was the end of the count. 12 songs. Played 12 songs that night. It was really fun, though. We had a really good time.
I'm half expecting this dude to, like, call you, like, now and be like, "Hey, so that show that you were already in, we need you to do one more song, if that's okay."
No, Rick's a great guy. He loves utilizing people when he has them.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in, like, a...
Oh, yeah.
He's not
yeah.
using people, but if he has a good musician, he wants to get them in as much as he can.
I thought you were gonna hit like 20 songs by the end.
No. I mean, he knows what I can handle, and that was it. That was how much I could handle.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna end up being just you the whole time, just Chris and a guitar. That's it.
Oh, I'm just the only one on stage.
Yeah.
No, he's a good guy, and I love that band. He taught me guitar. Like, he's the reason I...
Oh, like originally.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was my first guitar teacher. And, no, I had a ton of fun. I like to, poke fun at him.
Yeah.
Because he loves to do that. And, like, I expected it. I had a weekly count. Because, I knew a few weeks ahead of time, and I was like, I'm still only in 3 songs. And then the week popped, and I was like, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12. 12 songs.
Did you reach a point where day of you were like, well, it can't get more, or did you expect him to
didn't
throw
assume
more?
There would be another one, but there was. But I knew the song, and I really did have a good time. I did. And I told them anytime they need me, I'm there. And as he put it, I know my songs now. So even if a guitarist drops out, I've got a set and a few songs worth of tunes that I can just work on by myself and show up, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Also, there's like 8 or 9 people in that band now. When I was in it, there was 4 of us. So
okay.
I am used to long nights with this band.
Right. Cool.
So yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
was the big thing. We didn't do anything, right? We didn't do anything
saw
big.
Eternals.
We did, but that's another podcast.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do a whole thing on that.
We finished a chapter in our book.
We did finish a chapter in our book. We're up to
Nice.
10 chapters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
How many do you think it's gonna be?
a lot.
I would.
No.
The goal and the hope was 40 chapters, about 10 pages a chapter.
Okay.
I think we'll be roughly in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little over at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Cool.
How was your week?
Me next?
That's how it usually goes. No, or or do you go last when
I
there's
think
guests?
I think I go last. I was
Okay.
gonna do guests first.
All right.
Cool.
Then-
Yeah. Pauline, how was your week?
But it was good. Like I said before, like we also saw Eternals, but that's another podcast. Slowly getting wedding stuff all situated. We got our officiant today,
Yep. We actually. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
so
Yeah.
that's
Yay.
it's my pastor, so it wasn't a big deal. We have our cake down.
Nice.
And I
Which the four of us picked
which
out
the four of
together.
us-
Yes, that's right.
It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. And then we're slowly getting like catering and DJ done as well. Getting the guest list finalized too. So that's
Yep.
that's good.
Nice.
I think that's what else did I do this week? Played a lot of Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me as well.
I'm slowly getting into the back into it, trying to clean up all the flowers on my island.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude, the flowers are like worse than the weeds at this point.
I know, 'cause like you can't like the thing is like with flowers you can't just pick them, or else you just pick the
Right.
you just pick
Right.
flowers and but the buds are still there, so you actually gotta like get a shovel and like dig them out
Mhm.
and then like sell them to
And then they take up their own individual inventory
Yeah.
slot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just irritating, but anyway, but I am enjoying the new update a lot.
Yeah.
I'm working, but that's not new. Other than that, I don't really think there was anything else that I did substantially in my week. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Kelsey, how was your week?
Oh, friend. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a rough one.
Oh no.
Last Friday, my dad tested positive for COVID, and I started having symptoms on like Monday or Tuesday. But I got tested on Monday, tested negative. I got tested again on Friday, tested positive. So now I can actually say non-jokingly, I do have the Rona.
Yeah.
But you know, it hasn't been that bad. I haven't been like super sick, which I'm thankful for. But I have had to work from home. So I have been sitting in this chair and on that bed a lot recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been an interesting week. But I did get new glasses this week.
Nice.
Those are new, huh?
And yes, and everybody can actually see it. If we were doing
Yeah.
it, I'd just be like, I got new glasses, and we'd be like, okay, moving on. I actually got a second pair, but they're over there, and I don't want to go get them. But yeah,
You
what
and
else happened?
Pauline
this week?
both got glasses
for-
within like a week.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot about that. I got
Oh,
new
really?
glasses too. Yeah.
Oh, I can't see them. Rude. Anyway,
I'll send a picture to you.
oh yay, please do. I love glasses. It's like Christmas getting new glasses for me. And what else happened this week? Nothing. I've been watching a lot of TV. I finished Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Nice.
It's so good. I love that show so much. And I started watching season 5 of Riverdale, which is bonkers. And
What are your thoughts on it?
on season 5 of Riverdale,
Yeah, I know you guys have been you both have
No.
What's going on with
been
that show?
iffy about it.
I stopped watching. Which one was that? Which one was the D&D season? Was that 3?
season 3.
Yeah, I stopped watching halfway through season 3.
Okay.
Wow.
Chris, here's the deal, because I'm currently 7 episodes into the season that just ended. Okay. Here's the deal on Riverdale. Season 1, good. Season 2, great. Season 3 sucked ass. Season 4 was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Season 5, jury's still out. I do not know what's happening.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, Riverdale.
Just in case you wanted like a real quick recap. But yeah, I mean, my week has been pretty boring. That's pretty much it because I have had to stay in the house. So
You did do something cool this week though that I witnessed. You did sub to the Thunder and Lightning Gaming Twitch channel.
yes, I did.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was watching on Wednesday and I was like, did I forget to do this on Sunday? Because I watched on Sunday the day that you were like, you can now subscribe, and I forgot to do it. So I was watching Anthony on Wednesday and I was like, oh,
Bless you.
bless you. I was like, oh, I should probably do the thing that I said I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Anybody who's like, considered a member of this channel, there's like 5 or 6 people who are considered that. We don't expect you guys to subscribe, but the fact that you did was really nice.
Yeah.
I like to support you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you...
Because I love you.
Oh, we love
Yeah,
you
we
too.
love you too.
And if you watching are curious, Kelsey and amongst other people have a little tiny little first badge next to their name, and we've got 7 more people
To hand those out
to who can sub and get an opportunity to get those.
And I have like 1,200 channel points, and I can do a
Nice.
bunch of stuff, and I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know what any of it does.
You gotta click them to find out.
Yeah, there should be little descriptions. They made me write out little tiny descriptions of each one, so that you could probably find those somewhere.
Probably.
Out of all the ones you've seen, have any caught your fancy? Have any of them been like, ooh, I'm gonna make these jackasses do this?
I haven't really like dove into them yet.
That's fair.
'Cause, like, I was sort of like, I find it hard to look through them and also like be active in chat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
that makes
mean?
sense.
that's fair.
So, because like when you click on it, it like gets rid of chat and it's just the
Right.
so.
You got a good amount though of channel.
I know.
points.
I don't know how that happens. I think
Yeah.
after when you subscribe, you get like what 600 points or something.
I think it's like, yeah, something like that. And then like there's a multiplier where like every like 5 minutes you're supposed to get 10 points, but because we're subbed, it's like 1.2 times more. So that's like what, like like
Every
I
once in a
don't
while,
know,
I get
honestly.
60 bonus points.
Something like
Yeah,
that, yeah.
if you're watching consistently, you'll get regular points, and then you'll also get like a prompt to like click and like open more points.
Yeah.
Not necessarily sure how they determine that, but you know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's my week.
Cool. Now it's my turn. My week was fine. Along with Pauline, lots of Animal Crossing whenever I get free time. I rewatched Shang-Chi now that
yeah.
it's on.
You both did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now that it's
Me
on
too.
Disney Plus.
Did it hold
Um,
up?
Oh, it does. Yeah, I was
Mhm.
texting Kelsey about this the other day. Even though it was on a small screen in my living room with a not great sound system, it was still like really good.
Yeah.
I really liked it a lot. I think we've talked about this before on some sort of podcast. But I think Shang-Chi is probably gonna broach into my top 10 favorite movies
Yeah.
of all time.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Not even Marvel.
Wow.
No, just
So
it's
good.
it's really good. I think I'm gonna be rewatching this one a lot.
And everybody's so beautiful to look at.
I know, right?
yeah, it's very
Every single one of them.
yeah. What else happened this week? We got if you're watching this, the day it comes out, last weekend was New Bopper Flop. We did a
Yes.
bunch of we did another group of female-led TV shows, and then 2 days from now, we got a special little video featuring a specific cat that I'm gonna put a little work into.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that. on and off.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
That was during quarantine when I couldn't really be a part of this channel in a major way, because all the equipment is here. That was fun for me to watch in like see how that's going, and I'm glad it's gonna finally get a conclusion. The conclusion we all want.
First of all, it had a conclusion. It sucked, but it had one.
Not your fault.
But now, not for a lack of trying. But now it's gonna have a finale, and we can all sleep better at night, knowing that the cat is home. So yeah, been working on that. Stream went really well on Wednesday.
Nice.
A lot of fun there.
Yeah.
I got this is not fun. I got denied unemployment, and I got denied unemployment because I don't make enough money, and I don't know how that works, but it's fine. I'll figure something out.
Okay. I mean, that's
it kind of seems like the point of unemployment, but you
literally made Chris speechless. He does not know.
Yeah, well, literally they were like sign up for unemployment. It took fucking forever because there's so much info that they need, arguably too much info. And then they're like, follow this link to this site and do a bunch of stuff here. And it was a different, completely separate site. I had to sign up for a meeting. All the meetings were virtual, and it was like a meeting you have to go to before you can start accepting financial aid. Unemployment. I keep doing that. And then that meeting was going to be on Tuesday, the 16th, but Friday, the 11th or whatever that was, or the 13th. No, Friday was the 12th. I literally missed it. Friday was the 12th. They denied me, and they were like, you don't make enough money to get money. And then I was like, well, then I'm not going to go to that fucking meeting. So I went back to the other site. They already canceled it for me.
Wow.
So that
makes no sense.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know. Very, very weird.
Very little sense. Yeah.
But like I was telling Kelsey, I have the other day, I have other money making avenues that I'm going to try. So
anything that we were talking about?
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try the one we were talking about first, and then
OnlyFans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many secrets.
What happened?
You guys have secrets. You're like, I'm going to do the thing that we talked about. I'm like, yeah, I'm in on this secret too. I know.
Yeah.
No, I think you are, though. I think you know what he's doing.
I don't think I mentioned it yet, actually.
Oh, I thought you said you were talking to Kelsey about it.
Yeah, but I don't think I mentioned specifically. I think what I meant was I literally just told her that I have other ones, but not what they are.
Gotcha.
It's not a secret. I'll tell you. I don't want to talk about it on the podcast, though.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, I already
I'm just
did,
sitting here like
okay.
trying not to look confused. Like, yes, I know what's happening. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thunder.
That's me.
I'm trying to think of your OnlyFans name. Thunder.
It would be
Thighs. Thunder Thighs.
Thunder Thighs. Sure. Yeah. No, just for brand recognition, I think it would have to be Thunder from Thunder and Lightning Gaming. Follow us on Twitch.
TM. Okay, gotcha.
That's
that's the whole name, no spaces.
Wow.
Thunder from Thunder and Lightning Gaming. Follow us on Twitch at.
Yeah, and no capitals, no underscores.
No, yeah. Just like a completely useless link system.
Winky face.
And of course the winky face at the end.
Semicolon and a parenthesis.
Yeah.
Parenthesis.
Yeah. Cool. So for this, the 100th episode of this podcast.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick talk about like
performance reviews. Who's getting fired?
Jeez.
Yeah, welcome to performance reviews.
Welcome to your annual peer review.
I pull out like a way too big file cabinet.
Suddenly my heart is racing.
Kelsey, during the Boston Comic Con video, we tested and
Yeah.
only 65% were impressed with what you
Oh my
had to say about
God.
this.
And I didn't flip the pages well enough with my tiny hands.
Oh, yeah,
I knew it. Just lay it
that's
on
the
me.
Jeopardy video. Yeah. Yeah.
I just realized that
We recorded a hands too, and people are going to be able to see it next time we make a Jeopardy video. I know.
I was gonna say that we're on camera, and I've just all I do is play with my hair. So expect a lot of that. I apologize.
People might finally get to see
I
your
put my
Nixon
hair up.
now.
Oh my God,
When we-
maybe. Yeah.
When
When
we
do I-
start the channel.
When do I do that? Oh, I do that at the start
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah. I didn't do it today.
No, I think you knew you were on camera.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, also, if there's one good thing, and it's very minuscule, but if there's one good thing to come out of our good friend Kelsey, a.k.a. Lightning of Thunder and Lightning Gaming,
Right.
to get Rona, it's the fact that we figured out that if somebody who we wanted to guest on this podcast can't show up before we go live on Twitch with this stuff, we can just have them Zoom call,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they'll still be in the podcast.
There's a way to stream a Zoom call, but I'm sure it's too complicated for our setup.
Yeah, that's okay.
But yeah.
Well, hopefully, if you want me on the podcast again later, I won't have Rona again.
Right.
Right.
Let's hope so.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
like knocking on wood here.
yeah.
So I want to talk about how so this is episode 100, right? But this is of course not week 100
No.
because we had an extended break from most content when the first couple quarantines hit.
And when this channel started, we didn't. This podcast wasn't a thing.
Was it not?
No.
I thought it was.
I think it was.
Really?
Yeah. I think because I specifically remember.
Then we missed a shit ton of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I remember like week 5 of this podcast. I was like, I just had a moment where I was like, we're so new. I don't know why we did a podcast like this early. And I just remember being like, I had big like nobody's watching energy,
Yeah.
but over the past year, I'd say this podcast has really got its own little like
Community.
yeah, like
Yeah.
the podcast gets, I'd say on average more views than the Let's Plays
Oh,
do,
absolutely.
which is
Sure.
not what I expected just because of the length.
No, yeah. I mean, as far as our YouTube channel is concerned, we are a big video essay podcast channel in like
Yeah.
miscellaneous.
Yeah,
Killing it on Twitch though.
yeah, trying to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's-
and it's great because aren't your most of your Let's Plays come from recordings from Twitch anyway now, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
all of them actually.
you get the views on Twitch even if they don't come on
Right.
yeah.
channel.
Yeah,
This is
that's
our-
we were talking about that earlier. We're not really concerned about Let's Play views right
no,
now.
well, something you and I were considering when we started this channel, our goal was always to have 2 YouTube channels eventually, one for Let's Plays, one for everything else. I think that idea is evolved. I think we're now Twitch is our main concern for gaming, and the YouTube channel itself is let's get everything else we
Yeah.
want to get.
yeah,
on
I
the
think
YouTube channel.
I think we're gonna do that 2-channel setup anyways, but with 1 channel.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think you show up to Twitch for, all your gaming stuff and now even podcasts. And when you want our video essays, our vlogs, our skits,
Yeah,
that stuff's YouTube exclusive.
yeah, totally.
And I mean, if we're talking about exciting things for this channel to come that have yet to come,
Oh yeah,
this is just in concept. Do you know what I'm going to talk about?
I think I do.
Our Patreon might
Yes,
be getting its
yeah.
first its first, what would you call
Exclusive.
Exclusive
it?
content.
Exclusive content.
Yeah,
Uh,
we've had a Patreon set up for a while, and we've been trying to figure out what to do with it. And I think we finally figured it out.
Figured it out. So
Kind of don't want to really
we-
share It's going to be a podcast. We'll say that.
Yeah, it's a scripted podcast. There's going to be the first ever scripted podcast for Thunder and Lightning Gaming, and it's going to be Patreon exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the paywall. We got to make money somehow.
Yeah. And we're starting.
How
to.
dare
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, how dare
Give
we
me
want to
content for free.
How dare we want to
I deserve it.
Well, you're going to be part of it.
I'm just kidding.
yeah, how dare we expect
Money from something we work multiple
Yeah.
days a week at.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do we want to have a little like reflective look back
Of podcast past.
of podcast podcast present, podcast past, and
Podcast future.
yet to come.
Yet to. Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Christmas is yet to come.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are there ghosts involved? Because I'll just head out.
Just leave. I don't think there will be.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully no ghost content.
As
Not
long as they
anymore.
look
Not
like
after
the ones-
Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say as long as they look like the ones from Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know what you want to talk about. I mean, we talk about one thing that comes to mind every time I think about this channel in general and
Yeah.
the evolutions it's taken is the intros. I'd love to make a video of just all of our intros.
Oh, the actual
through
yeah. Because we've had a couple. We had and you can definitely tell.
what we're going for in each one.
Oh well, yeah, for sure. But you can also tell like the level of work that went into each one based off how many subs we had. Like
yeah.
when we had 25 subs, it took us probably 20 minutes to come up with that, and it was
yeah.
like art that you made like with your fingers
Yeah,
on a
my
touch
phone.
screen on your cell phone, and cut to our intro now, which we of course
Have been
didn't-
outsourced.
we of course did not make, which honestly rings true to how much we care. I would be down for that. Do you want to put that? Do you want to make that part of the best of a little evolution
Yeah.
of intros
Yeah.
before we get into the video proper? I could do that for sure. Dig up that old one somewhere. It's still on YouTube.
Make the audio shittier, like
Oh yeah,
and then better to where it is now.
yeah.
Nice.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. I could do the audio the way I used to do it.
Yeah.
Make it shitty on purpose. I could totally do that. Yeah. No, that'll be awesome. Let's talk about. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about.
Gwyneth?
About the first devil. Oh no, we could talk about her in a minute if you want.
No, sure.
So
You don't want to talk about podcast pass. You want to talk about the channel over the course of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I see. That opens it up way more.
I want to talk about the first Devil May Cry and how it was just a complete and utter failure of a Let's Play.
Yes.
Pauline, you were not dating Chris when we Let's played Devil May Cry.
Nope.
Have you
Thank
seen
God.
our Devil May Cry
Oh, no.
Let's Play?
I've seen a bit of it. I was actually curious myself because I think maybe like a couple weeks after I don't really know the timeline of this, but like I eventually did get Devil May Cry 5.
Right.
But then I was curious because like, I wonder what the other Devil May Cry's games like look like. And there was a packet, like the package of Devil May Cry like 1 through 4 was available like on
Mhm.
sale. So I ended up getting that. And then I started playing through the first one and I hated it. So
Mhm.
I ended up like not even getting through like level 3 because it was so boring.
Yeah.
And then I started like watching you guys play it and I was like, oh no, I don't like, I love you guys, but I don't think I can keep watching this because it's so
I will say this. Devil May Cry games definitely get better, which of
Right.
course culminates in 5, which is a modern AAA game, and it's really, really good. 1 is not a terrible game. I kind of look at 1 the way I look at games like Super Mario 64. I'm like, this game's old. I'll probably have not as much fun with it as I would with a modern Devil May Cry game, but I recognize that it's still a good game. We should not have
We should not have Let's Played it.
well, here's the difference between then and now. nowadays, if I want to Let's Play a game, I'll probably check it out first. And I did not do
Yeah,
that
we
with Devil May Cry
whitelist
1.
we whitelist games now.
Right, yeah. I sort of
Before we
just was
play it.
like, I remember Devil May Cry 1 and how good it is. So let's play it because Devil May Cry 5 is coming out. And I sort of understand how SEO works.
I'm not gonna lie. Playing through Devil May Cry, recording those episodes.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think that was early. That was like 2 months
was
into our channel.
that was
was
week
week
2.
One, week 2.
Because week 1 was the
That
zombies and
Right.
Joe and Mac. Yeah.
that's the heaviest I've ever doubted this channel's
Oh, God.
ability to first only to that doesn't make sense. I mean, right underneath it is Simpsons Hit and Run. We just had
Really?
we had a rough. Simpsons Hit and Run. We got to the point where we had to cut up an episode
Yeah.
because I kept getting stuck in the same spot. Imagine if we were doing that on Twitch.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
Right.
Yeah. I think going with what you said, I think one of my, losing the most faith moments was Super Smush Brothers.
Oh,
Because
really?
it was just really I don't want to use the word disheartening. I think that's pretty dramatic, but it was very much like
It was a bit of a letdown.
it was just a lot of work.
Yeah.
And then it got like a view.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you go back in this channel's history, you'll definitely see some ideas that didn't pull through, and then you see some like almost fancy where it's like, if it wasn't for COVID, there'd be
probably
2 or
be
3
more of
more
that,
seasons
yeah.
of this right now.
And speaking on that,
That was so fun.
What
It was
happened?
almost fancy.
Almost fancy.
It was
Yeah.
so fun.
Oh no, it's a great podcast.
Devil May Cry is the only Let's Play we didn't finish.
Yeah,
Because if you remember, our like tentative Let's Play schedule back then was like we were doing 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday, Let's Play videos, and we were gonna alternate weeks, so it would be like Spider-Man and then Ratchet and Clank and then Spider-Man, and but the idea was like let's use the end of a session, the end of a Friday, to determine if we want to keep going or not. And the only game we ever implemented that on was Devil May Cry, because after that is Spider-Man and then Ratchet and Clank, and then pretty much right after that we made our schedule way better.
right. That's the thing. Once we did the first iteration of what is the current schedule, like it keeps getting more and more intricate, and we keep patching it up to make it better.
Yeah.
But once we got to the new schedule, I feel like that's when the channel really started to take form.
Yeah.
We started doing the things. It started getting more elaborate, and we did more things. And now it's to the point where, as long as it fits the message we're trying to send on this channel, whatever that message may be, as long as it seems like it kind of would work, we do it.
Yeah.
As opposed to back then where it was
It
5
must
or
be
6
about
games a
video
week.
games.
Yeah, it was
and-
like
yeah.
we got a new episode of the same video game every day. Like I don't know what we were thinking. I'm glad we're beyond it.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going off my, experience watching Let's Players, and I think that, ringing true to the fact that we changed it pretty quickly, I think that it's just like the way that we were doing it is the way that people used to do it, but people don't do it like that anymore,
The way we were doing it.
The way, yeah, people don't want a constant anymore. This is perhaps what they wanted maybe in 2014, 2015, but people don't want a constant drip feed of Let's Play episodes.
It's too much to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see that. If you're a new channel starting off listening to this podcast right now, go back 3 years ago in our history of uploads, and you'll see how drastically the views change.
Yeah.
From when it was I think we have episodes of Let's Plays that still have 0 views.
Yeah, probably.
Just
Yeah.
because it's too much content.
No, it
all at
was a
once.
lot back then.
I can attest to that as somebody who was watching the channel from the very beginning, because I love y'all and I wanted to support you, but like it was a new video every single day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really hard to like keep up with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
It's
it was
still
just-
daily uploads, but it's a variety
Yeah,
of content.
Right.
now, and
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
tune in for what you want and what you don't want, and you don't feel. It's almost
That's
anxiety
the thing.
driving.
That's why I'm so perfectly okay with the like disparity of views. How like some videos will have not as much as we thought or whatever, because you can really tell that people are like we have people who watch just the Let's Plays,
Right.
and we have people who watch just the video essays, and that's totally
Mhm.
fine.
Absolutely. Tune in for whatever you want.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
will say, if you're on this channel and you don't know where to start or where to begin or what beyond this podcast that you're currently listening to is good, tune in for Sundays.
Yeah.
Sundays are the big.
Oh,
big
yeah.
get.
Yeah, Sundays typically more often than not is the day of the week that we put the most work into.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do we want a quick goop segment?
We can. Are we already close to the end of time?
We're at 46. We're at 47 minutes on this one. We did talk for like 2 or 3 minutes before we actually started the podcast.
We do a
Sure.
quick one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Man, I didn't realize we were that far along.
Let's
Well, it's double the amount of time of people talking about their weeks
Right.
than
True.
normal.
True.
the Goop holiday gift guide.
You could
Uh-oh.
you could take a screenshot and send Kelsey a picture of whatever this thing is.
I could.
Well, like you could just show the camera because she can see us, but we can't.
No,
see
she
her.
can't
No,
see
she
us.
Oh,
can't
she
see
can't.
us.
Oh, sorry.
Let's
No, you guys
see.
are invisible. This is like an actual normal podcast to
Oh
me.
yeah.
I know. This must be so weird on your end.
Yeah.
Like
Just your voice.
I'm looking at you right now, and you're just looking at a. As far as I can tell, there's just a letter P that
Mhm.
you can see.
Yep. It was just a P.
Some of this shit is just gross.
Still, I
Like-
thought they cleaned it up.
Like body positivity, whatever. Some of this shit is just nasty, Gwyneth. I think it's made grosser that because I'm imagining Gwyneth Paltrow using it.
Oh,
Um,
that is where your head goes, right? She's the one who's utilizing all these products.
Well, she supposedly at least tested them, right? That's
Right.
the point.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
her show that she had.
Oh yeah.
So Kelsey, bad news. I went into incognito mode because I don't want to absolutely fuck up my search algorithm, and it won't let me screenshot in incognito
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So this is
Just describe it to me.
yeah. This is the Perfect Night's Sleep Intensive Skin Treatment Candle. That's probably
What?
the longest
What?
title of anything.
Yeah, I've got some questions.
I have no idea
A
what's
skin
about to
treatment
what you're about to
candle?
Skin
describe to
treatment
me.
candle.
Here's for y'all, everyone except Kelsey. Here's what it looks like.
Oh, it already
It
looks,
looks like a thong
looks
from
like a
here.
vagina.
And I will show this camera.
or at least the design looks like a vagina.
Oh my God, we can show products now.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
like it wouldn't be an extra 30 minutes of editing.
Right, yeah. So this
Did you say it looks like a thong, as in the underwear?
Yeah.
No, so I was being courteous. Pauline was more accurate. It looks like a vagina.
Okay.
so let me
Okay.
read all that. That was a lot of
Or a
words. So let
uterus, I
me
should
let
say.
me read them again. Perfect nights.
or a uterus.
A uterus. I think that's more accurate.
Perfect
Okay.
nights, and nights is with an apostrophe S. Perfect nights, sleep intensive skin treatment candle.
I know we're not at this part of this game.
Yeah.
It has an explanation as to how this candle treats your skin, right?
I'm sure it does. I'm about to read it, I think.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I was about to say I need a description on how to
Yeah.
use this because what the fuck?
Even more exquisite than the scent of this hand-poured candle, the founder is trained in aromatherapy, and the blend of English, lavender, jasmine, and basil is designed to be supremely calming, is how it doubles as a body and massage oil.
Oh.
As the candle
okay.
flickers, drizzle its nourishing
Ow.
mix of almond, baobab, have to be pronouncing that incorrectly, and jojoba oils all over your bedfellow's skin,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
gently
this is
smooth
still a
it
sex
in.
thing.
This is a
It is pure
this is a
magic.
kink thing.
Yeah.
Like if you
This
like
is whoever wants hot candle wax
hot wax
poured
on your
them.
body.
but
Mm-hmm.
which like sure, but it's also supposed to treat your skin. I guess.
really thought it was like as it burns, like incense or something
Yeah.
like that. It's just like the
like it makes the air better for your
yeah,
skin
or
to
something.
sit in or whatever.
Exactly. No, they're just straight up like strap on the leather and
Is
just
this
pour
a
some
real
of this candle
thing?
wax
Maybe this
over
is
you.
not as weird as I thought it was. Is this a real thing people do? They burn a candle and then they.
It's like a sex
I-
kink. They put
I
wax
think-
on each other.
It is a real thing, but I'm confused about the mechanics of this.
It's gonna
Because
be
like
hot.
real candles have wax in them, and when wax cools down, it turns back into hard wax.
Right.
Right. That's where
So
my
you would,
head's
like,
at.
your
You
skin
need
off,
this
though.
candle alone in the summertime. Does it just melt into a puddle? Like,
Yeah, it
I'm
seems like
confused.
either a shitty candle or something that's gonna like irreparably fuck up your skin. It seems
Yeah.
like it shouldn't work the way they want it to. Why is it like dripping down the side of it? Why do
Oh,
they...
is that what the uterus is?
Yeah, the thing that looks like a uterus is like it's like you know how pages in books will be like turn here. It's like one of those. It's like
Oh.
pour it out of this.
Gotcha.
It's
Maybe it's
not
like a spigot or a spout or something like that.
Yeah, there's a little tiny like
Oh.
fold where you can pour it out, but I don't know
Weird.
why they had to make it look like it was already dripping out of it. Oh my god, I forgot the second part of this game. Chris, how much do you think for the Perfect Night Sleep Intensive Skin Treatment Candle?
It is a candle.
Uh-huh.
My initial
They
thought-
have a track record with candles.
No, I know. My initial thought was going to be 300, but that's wildly expensive, which is also making me think that maybe it's not totally out of the question. But I'm going to calm myself. I'm going to say $99
Okay.
in tax, but no shipping cuz
Shipping is always free.
shipping is always free.
Shipping is usually free. I'm not seeing that here. Maybe shipping's not free on this one for once.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
It's usually in big red letters.
Forget it, $15 with $85 worth of shipping.
So wait, what is your official guess?
My official guess is $15 with $85 worth of shipping.
So is your official guess
wow, what a guess.
$100?
Yes.
Okay. Pauline, what do you got?
I was gonna say 85, but now he.
Take it. I mean, mine was a joke. I said
Right.
$100.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna say 85.
Okay.
I couldn't imagine like how else they would make it more expensive.
I think she's got it.
What do you think,
85.
Kelsey?
My initial thought was $65.
Ooh,
Okay.
we got a close game. Usually they're all
Mhm.
over the board.
All right. So this candle,
I have to have lost.
the Perfect Night Sleep Intensive Skin Treatment Candle. Oh, don't worry, you did.
Okay.
It's not that expensive. It's still a little too expensive for a single candle. Kelsey wins. The candle is $46.
Oh, that's not,
Really?
That's
Okay.
actually not bad.
I mean, I would still never pay that for a
Right,
single
for a
candle.
candle.
right,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
That is a,
But for
that is-
goop, that's
Wha-
not bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All things considered. That's not bad. Okay, and I think that's going to do it for us.
All
Thank
right.
you so
Wait.
much for what
Guys.
happened.
You can cut this out later if you want to, but real quick, can we just have a quick yay about Britney Spears and her
Yeah.
conservatorship being
Yeah,
ended?
Sure.
Oh,
keep it
yeah,
in
of
there.
course.
Yay.
Yeah,
Woo!
totally. Oh, yeah,
Britney
we didn't-
free.
Is that
we
not
didn't
a-
really,
Was that not official?
no,
it wasn't
not
official.
until
No.
very recently.
No
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah,
okay.
like yesterday, literally.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
An
No, I'm
enslaved woman has been freed. That's awesome.
Yeah.
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 No, I'm very excited about that. Yeah, sorry we didn't do news. We sort of wanted a little like
Yeah, well, just considering, the weeks.
yeah.
Many, like, I've got a shit ton of news, but, like, it's almost to the point where we would have spent the whole podcast doing news.
Yeah.
Where, every now and then it's nice to do some
Yeah.
self-reflection and be like,
Next
This one's
next
about
time
the
it's
channel.
next time it's just you and me, which will probably be next week. Let's just have an extensive news segment.
yeah,
We'll talk
I
about
can do that.
whatever we
Sure.
want.
sure.
Talk about Marvel.
Yeah,
talk
I
about
just-
Britney.
I know that you guys sometimes have been talking about Britney on this podcast, and
Yes.
it
Yeah.
literally
Oh, yeah.
just happened. So I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, very exciting. Very exciting for
Yeah.
sure.
Do we want
Anywho,
to...
sorry, I derailed.
Oh no,
Kelsey,
you're good.
Kelsey, since you're also lightning, you when we do the outro, you also have to point into the camera.
Okay, I can't see you, but I'm gonna, I guess, do that.
Yeah, point into your own camera. Yeah,
Like
when
that,
we-
yeah,
when-
yeah. Yeah, you got it.
beautiful, perfect. So when we're doing the outro, you and I can do the lightning pose. I think that's my JoJo pose for this
Just
channel.
Pointing directly into a camera.
Yeah.
Jotaro already has that pose though. He does like
Yeah, but he
that.
sucks. Yeah. JoJo
Chris,
sucks when he does
Oh,
it.
Jotaro?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of like, fuck you.
No, his poses I refuse to pose, so I will just point.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, mine's more in a JoJo fashion. Mine's got a bit more pizzazz.
Oh
to it.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That's my problem with JoJo. He lacks the
JoJo
homoerotic
essence.
JoJo pizzazz. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
I know.
Like
that
we
finally works for everything.
Yeah. Like
That's
we said at
exciting.
the top of the hour, this podcast is going to have face cam from now on. So look forward for that. Catch us on Twitch. On Wednesdays, I'm doing Shovel Knight, and on Sundays, we're doing Miles Morales, and we're about to do Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories
Yes.
and Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So check us out on those. That's Wednesday and Sunday at 5 to 7. Soon to be also Friday.
Yep.
Uh,
Starting January. Keep an eye out. First Friday in January.
yes.
5 to 7.
Yeah, and I think that does it for us. Thank you to anyone who's ever listened to this podcast.
We appreciate you.
Here's to 100 more.
Yeah.
And until next time. So I think for the sake of the bit, we'll do me, Pauline, you, and then Kelsey.
All right.
So until next time, I've been Thunder,
I'm Monsoon.
I'm Lightning.
And I'm lightning.
and we'll see you next time. Thank you for listening and watching. And if you like what you see, please be sure to subscribe.
Our channel is daily uploads from podcasts to video essays, let's plays to skits.
Be sure to find us on Twitch and Patreon.
Our theme song is Sunny Day by Froggy and the Friendship, and our Let's Play intro is Sunny Bit by the same band.
Link to all these in the description below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.